But now we'll see actually a little bit of clearing as this warm front pushes to our east. We'll get into this sunnier sector here, but that will be self-destruct sunshine because we do have showers and thunderstorms to our west that will push in as we go forward throughout the late afternoon and into the evening hours. It's the weekend, South Jersey, and as we go through our weekend, we're talking about building heat and a building heat index, and it can be dangerous heat too. We have an excessive heat watch in effect for Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday on the mainland, and then everywhere has an air quality alert throughout all the work week next week. So the very young, the senior citizens, as well as those with asthma, all can be impacted as we go throughout the week next week. So while we're going through our high heat that we have, make sure to avoid strenuous activity during the middle of the day. Better yet, stay in the air conditioning while you're avoiding that strenuous activity. Your kids and your pets, make sure you take them with you when you get out of the car. And speaking of pets, leave them off the blacktop. Just like your feet would burn if you're standing barefoot on your driveway, the same can happen to your pets. So make sure we leave them inside in the air conditioning or at least somewhere with plenty of water. The reason why we're having all of this heat is because we have this high pressure system located in the deep south. Now where you see these reds, that's a thicker atmosphere. It creates a dome effect over the area, and the thicker the atmosphere, the more heat that it can hold. Now watch what happens as we go into our weekend and even into next week. Now this is Monday here, we're going into Tuesday now, and you see those reds hanging around, and the heat will stick around well into next week. We're still dealing with the shower this evening. This is 11 o'clock, this is 2 a.m., now this is 5 a.m., but for the most part, we are going to be dry here in South Jersey. We'll just stay on the balmy and sticky side. Temperatures will slide down into the 70s very slowly here. Most of you dry, but you can see a shower or a storm. And as we go into our evening, make sure to look for Comet NEOWISE. As we go into the next couple of days, it will be higher and higher in the sky. Look to the northwest horizon. You'll see it right below the Big Dipper. For tonight, low temperatures will be about 5 degrees above average for this time of year. Again, isolated shower and storm through 4 a.m. Not really a big deal for us. Most of us will be dry. We'll start off with some fog early on Saturday morning, but then that burns for sunshine, and we'll have plenty of blazing July sun throughout the day. It's a great day to head to the water, whether it's the beach, the bay, or the pool. Air temperatures on the mainland will be in the low 90s, mid-80s over at the shore. Speaking of the shore, look at our water temperatures. Well above average again. That has been the theme all July long. We're about 3 to 6 degrees above average. The surf zone is pretty low, 1 to 2 feet, so pretty good to hop in the water. Then the heat really builds on Sunday, and not only that, we have the humidity too. It will feel like about 105 on the mainland. That would be our hottest air of the year so far. And let's look at our heat index here. This is for 2 p.m. and I know you don't see 105, but there will be areas that get there. Typically a 100-degree heat index we see about 20 hours a year. But look what happens on Monday. We go even higher, up to 110. We're not even guaranteed to see a heat index around 110 each year. So this is something unusual, not rare, but unusual for us in South Jersey. And we always like to talk about the heat because it is the biggest killer throughout the United States over the course of a year. It's not tornadoes, it's not floods, it's not colds, it's not hurricane either. It is actually the heat that produces the most fatalities, unfortunately. Here's our mainland 7-day forecast. Monday, our air temperature is 95. If we don't get an afternoon thunderstorm, it is very possible that we climb up to 97 or 98 degrees. We'll get a little cooling relief on Tuesday as we get a southeasterly wind, but winds flip back to the south and west, and then we're in the 90s for Wednesday and Thursday. At the shore, we'll be in the 90s on Monday as well. We have a west-southwest wind. It'll push back that sea breeze. And as we go into Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, just your typical afternoon pop-up thunderstorms. Most of you are going to be dry here in South Jersey. Stay cool and have a great weekend. We'll keep you updated on social media with the latest, and you can sign up for my Something in the Air newsletter at thepressofac.com/weather.